So every day I get these little potential sales leads that come on my iPhone for potential clients. I use something called Thumbtack. People go and they go on Google, I guess, and they look for a fitness trainer, and I come up, or actually they look for a fitness trainer, and they put in their request, and it's sent out to a bunch of fitness trainers in the area, and it's been pretty valuable in terms of getting some leads and trying to narrow down customers. But the last couple of days I've kind of had a little bit of a drought, and the two that have come through have been one person looking for a personal trainer to work with his 8-year-old who needs to improve his running for soccer, because apparently he doesn't run properly. I guess he runs flat-footed. And the second request is for a 14-year-old. Obviously, these are parents who are asking for personal trainers, but the 14-year-old is a model or wants to be a model, and she has to be very thin. So I'm taking these two examples. Now I'm going to go with the dad here, the 8-year-old. Now here's a question I would ask, the dad that wants to hire, an athletic trainer to get their 8-year-old running faster and all that, hustling more or whatever. Where are you? Are you, do you like the way you feel? Are you in good shape? Maybe you're the one that needs to hire the fitness trainer. Your kid's doing fine, playing sports, having a good time being a kid. Maybe you're projecting something onto them. Maybe you ought to think about going to a fitness trainer and let's get rid of that spare tire. Let's get your cholesterol down. Let's get your heart rate in order. Let's get you lifting some weights again. Let's get your legs bigger. Let's get your waist underneath your hip, your waist to hip ratio down. So, I would ask those questions, and I'd love to, the only reason I would go out and meet these people would be to do that proposition. There might be trainers out there that find some success with that, or, maybe even play on those dreams. I train, girls who want to be models, or I train soccer players. It's like these commercials you hear for, like, oh, your kid could be a model, and you send your kid there, and they tell you, oh, your kid's got the best feet I've ever seen. You need to get a photograph of your kid's feet because she could be a foot model. And oh, by the way, I have a photographer that I recommend for you. And the photographer happens to be the brother-in-law or something like that. And there's all kinds of scams like that. And with the sports stuff, there's all these jocks that they're going to teach your kid what it takes to be in the NFL or whatever. There's money to be made on kids and stuff like that, but a lot of it's on dreams, and a lot of it's the parents living through the kids. But the truth is, if your kid's good at these things, those things will come to the kid. If your kid's good at soccer, whatever, it'll come to him. Yeah, maybe he's like 15 or 16 and he's on he's on the varsity team, and the coach says he's just a step slow. And then you go out and you find like a track coach, or maybe even join a track team and just work with the track coach or something like that, or get your foot speed better. But there's only so much you can do, and there might be some systems later on when a kid's 15 or 16 that'll help them with that. The model stuff, like I said, I think models, people find models. Models don't find models or whatever. So once again, parents, I want the parents. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in your kids, getting this 40-yard dash time. I'm interested in, getting you in shape. And you get in shape, and your kid will want to be in shape too. Monkey see, monkey do.